Discover the secrets of New Zealand, the farthest country on Earth. New Zealand is a country full of wonders and secrets to discover. From its breathtaking natural landscapes to its fascinating culture, this corner of the world is much more than just a tourist destination. Did you know that this country, one of the farthest on Earth, holds stories and curiosities that will change the way you see the world? Can you imagine a place where sheep outnumber people, or where the connection with nature is so deep that the starry sky is considered heritage? In this video, we invite you to explore the most surprising facts about New Zealand and discover what makes this country truly unique. Stay with us and don't miss these incredible curiosities. New Zealand, a country that seems to come out of a dream, is one of those destinations that fascinate the most curious travelers. Located in the far south of the world, this small corner of the planet is known for its stunning natural beauty, unique culture, and impressive biodiversity. However, beyond its dreamy landscapes and natural wonders, New Zealand is full of surprising facts and curiosities that many are unaware of. In this tour, we invite you to explore the most fascinating aspects of this nation, from its history to its geographical, social, and cultural characteristics. One of the most amazing aspects of New Zealand is its location. It is often considered the most remote country on Earth, due to its isolated location in the South Pacific Ocean. To put this in perspective, the shortest flight from New Zealand to any other major country in the Northern Hemisphere usually takes around 12 hours, which accounts for the remoteness of its geographical position. While it is a considerable distance from the major world powers, this remoteness has contributed to the preservation of many of its unique characteristics. Despite its small size, New Zealand is home to a great diversity in nature. The country is made up of two main islands, the North Island and the South Island, which together form a geographic space of approximately 268,000 square kilometers. Although in comparison with other nations it might seem a small territory, New Zealand is a natural jewel that encloses more than 14,000 kilometers of coastline, which makes it one of the most privileged destinations for sea lovers. The waters surrounding the islands are so crystalline and diverse that, for example, they are home to species of whales, dolphins, and seals found nowhere else in the world. One of the most curious facts about this country is that New Zealand is home to more sheep than people. With a human population of around 5 million, sheep overwhelmingly outnumber sheep, numbering approximately 30 million. This figure is not only astonishing, but also a reflection of the importance of these creatures to the New Zealand economy and culture. New Zealand's sheep wool is renowned for its quality, and agriculture, especially livestock farming, remains a mainstay of the country's economy. In terms of its human population, New Zealand has historically been a melting pot of cultures. Although the Maori were the first to arrive in the islands, around the 13th century, the country experienced a large migration of Europeans from the 19th century onwards, mainly from Great Britain. Today, more than 70% of New Zealanders are of European descent, but Maori culture continues to play an essential role in the national identity. In fact, Maori are the largest indigenous group in New Zealand, and their language, Maori, is one of the country's official languages, along with English. New Zealand is also famous for its system of government. It is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary democracy, which means that, although the Queen of England is the head of state, the real power resides in the Parliament and the Prime Minister, who is elected by the citizens. This political structure reflects the balance between tradition and modernity that characterizes this country, which, although it has a rich colonial history, has been able to adapt to the changes of the contemporary world. In the field of science and technology, New Zealand has been a pioneer in many fields. A clear example of this is the famous physicist Ernest Rutherford, known as the father of nuclear physics, who was born in the country and received the Nobel Prize in 1908. In addition to being the birthplace of great scientific figures, New Zealand has also been the site of important advances in biology, medicine, and technology. One of the most recent milestones has been the development of innovative methods in sustainable agriculture, a key industry for the nation, which seeks to balance production with environmental conservation. Sport is another fundamental aspect of life in New Zealand. Rugby is undoubtedly the national sport, and the All Blacks, the national rugby team, are one of the most successful and recognized teams in the world. Every time the All Blacks play, the entire country comes to a standstill, and their haka, a Maori dance used as a form of defiance and respect, has become a symbol of national identity and pride. Rugby is just one of the many sports that New Zealanders are passionate about, and they are also enthusiastic about cricket, netball, soccer, and cycling, among others. It is not only in sports that New Zealand excels. The film industry has also been an important source of pride for this country. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, directed by Peter Jackson, not only catapulted New Zealand to international stardom, but also showed the world the stunning natural locations it has to offer. The landscapes of the South Island, with its mountains, forests, and lakes, served as the perfect setting for Middle-earth. This fame has made the country a popular tourist destination, especially among fans of the saga, who visit the filming locations to feel part of the magic. On a cultural level, New Zealand is also known for its vibrant art scene. From paintings to theatrical performances, the country's visual culture reflects a unique blend of Maori and Western traditions. New Zealanders have also given the world great artists and musicians, such as filmmaker Taika Waititi, known for films like Jojo Rabbit and Singer Lord, who has achieved international fame with her innovative music. In addition, New Zealand literature is rich and varied, with authors such as Carrie Hume, winner of the Booker Prize, and Whitty Himira, the first Maori writer to publish a novel. One of the most intriguing aspects of New Zealand is its flora and fauna. This country is a sanctuary for species found nowhere else on the planet. The kiwi, a small nocturnal bird that cannot fly, is the national symbol of New Zealand. This bird, named for its distinctive call, is an example of the country's unique biodiversity. In addition, New Zealand is home to other endemic species, such as the kakapo, an endangered nocturnal herbivorous parrot, and the tuatara, a reptile that has existed since the time of the dinosaurs. However, New Zealand's nature also faces threats. The introduction of invasive species, such as rats, foxes, and deer, has had a devastating impact on many local ecosystems. The government and various organizations are working hard to preserve the island's unique biodiversity by implementing pest control and habitat restoration programs. In addition to its biodiversity, New Zealand has one of the best qualities of life in the world. The country's Human Development Index is extremely high, and its citizens enjoy a quality health and education system. Life in New Zealand is relaxed and outdoors-oriented, with a strong culture of respect for the environment and personal well-being. New Zealanders enjoy outdoor activities such as hiking, cycling, and water sports, and many have a deep love of nature. This far-flung country, seemingly at the end of the world, has much to offer both to those who visit and to those lucky enough to call it home. Its natural beauty, welcoming people, and rich history and culture make it a fascinating destination and a unique place on the planet. This is New Zealand, a place full of surprises and wonders to discover. New Zealand is a country with a rich cultural heritage that reflects the interaction of diverse traditions, from ancient Maori customs to the influence of European settlers. Maori culture plays a central role in New Zealand's national identity. The Maori language, or Te Reo, is one of the official languages, and many places and customs bear Maori names. The traditional Maori dance, such as the haka, is known worldwide, especially thanks to its use by the All Blacks rugby team. The haka is an expression of strength and unity, a tradition that symbolizes welcome, defiance, or celebration. One of the most fascinating customs of Maori culture is hengi, a type of food that is cooked underground, using heat from hot stones. Hengi is a feast of meats, vegetables, and other foods cooked slowly in a pit covered by earth, which gives them a unique flavor. This type of food is an important part of Maori social gatherings and ceremonies, and although it has been adapted by modern New Zealanders, it remains a symbol of connection to the land and tradition. British influence, brought by European settlers from the 19th century onwards, has also left a deep imprint on New Zealand culture. One of the most visible aspects of this influence is the legal system, which follows the principles of British common law. In addition, the tea culture, so characteristic of the British, remains a cherished tradition in many New Zealand homes, where tea breaks are a daily custom. New Zealand cinema is another reflection of the country's cultural diversity. New Zealand has been the birthplace of great film productions that have achieved worldwide fame. Films such as The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, both directed by Peter Jackson, have brought the country to global attention. New Zealand's breathtaking landscape not only served as the backdrop for Middle-earth, but has also inspired filmmakers to capture its unique beauty. These films have not only brought tourists from around the world to New Zealand in search of filming locations, but have also helped to establish the country as a key center in the film industry. On the artistic front, New Zealand has a vibrant contemporary art scene. Artists such as Colin McCann and Ralph Hotier are renowned for their abstract artworks and their reflections on New Zealand's identity and history. Museums and art galleries, such as the Auckland Museum and the Wellington Art Gallery, house collections that explore both Maori art and contemporary art by New Zealanders of European descent and other cultures. In addition, music in New Zealand is an important form of cultural expression. In recent decades, the country has produced internationally renowned musicians, such as Singer Lord, whose unique style has earned her a prominent place in global pop music. The country also has a strong tradition of indigenous Maori music, including traditional songs and sounds, as well as an active folk, rock, and electronic music scene. New Zealand hosts music festivals such as Rhythm and Vines, which attracts thousands of visitors each year to enjoy live music in a stunning setting surrounded by nature. Interestingly, one of the most emblematic objects of New Zealand culture is the pounamu, a green stone considered sacred by the Maori. This stone, known in other parts of the world as jade, has been used to create a variety of objects, such as jewelry, weapons, and tools. Pounamu is valued not only for its beauty, but also for its spiritual and cultural significance. It is often given as a symbol of respect, friendship, or love, and remains a prized gift today. In terms of traditions, New Zealand also has its own way of celebrating the new year. December 31st is not as important as January 1st, which is celebrated as Waitangi Day, a national holiday commemorating the signing of the Treaty of Waitangi in 1840 between the Maori and the British Crown. This treaty was pivotal in New Zealand's history, and the day is celebrated with events, ceremonies, and activities that promote unity and respect between Maori and non-Maori communities. One of the most interesting facts about New Zealand is that it is one of the few countries in the world where the night sky has been declared an international dark sky park. The Aoraki/Mount Cook National Park area is known to be one of the best places in the world for stargazing, thanks to its low light pollution. Every year, thousands of astronomers and tourists travel to this region to enjoy spectacular views of the starry sky, including one of the best views of the Milky Way. New Zealand is also known for its relaxed and friendly lifestyle. The Kiwis, as the country's inhabitants are known, are famous for their friendliness and hospitality. This is reflected in their culture, which emphasizes wellness and enjoyment of life. Connection with nature is a fundamental part of this lifestyle. New Zealanders enjoy outdoor activities such as hiking, cycling, and water sports, and strive to maintain a balance between work and leisure time. Life in New Zealand is less hectic than in many other parts of the world, which contributes to the country's quality of life. New Zealand's education system is another aspect that stands out for its quality and focus on student welfare. The country has a very efficient and accessible public education system, which is complemented by a considerable number of private educational institutions. New Zealand universities are recognized for their excellence in areas such as engineering, biology, social sciences, and the arts. In addition, students have the opportunity to study in a multicultural environment, giving them a unique global perspective. Despite its relatively small size, New Zealand has a major influence on the world, especially in areas such as film, music, literature, and science. Its culture, which fuses Maori and Western traditions, has given rise to a unique national identity. With its incredible biodiversity, otherworldly natural landscapes, and warm and welcoming people, New Zealand is a country that never ceases to amaze those who visit and those lucky enough to call it home. If you were surprised by everything you learned about New Zealand and want to continue discovering more fascinating secrets of our planet, don't forget to subscribe to the World and Evolution channel. Also, visit our website selfmatamillionaires.online to access exclusive content that will help you continue to learn and expand your knowledge. Join our community and stay informed about what's really changing the world.